everyone. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are. I'm Elma, the non-tech techie, and tonight I have the founder of Tabsfolders.com, Kamil Bukala. So, what Tabsfolders does for me, actually, because I use this app, and in fact, I have the white labeled version. Um, it really simplified the way I do bookmarking, and it's just amazing that I can see all my bookmarks in all devices, especially I use different Chrome profiles. So this is something really useful for me. And yeah, because I have like at least 10 Chrome profiles, I need to log on to different profiles. And before I need to save it to each and every profile. But now I only have tabs folders installed, and that's it. That solved it for me. And the best part is I can also use it when I use my Edge browser or if I am on Safari. So everything, and also on my mobile phone. So it's all good. And yes, tonight I have here Camille. Hi, Camille.
Hello, Alba. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Excellent,
Oh
excellent.
yeah,
Glad
let
to
me
be
talk about
here.
my green screen. By the way, sorry, folks. I'm really non-tech, and I couldn't figure out how to remove the green screen. So I have a literal green screen, by the way. So yes, sorry about that. Okay, now it's your turn.
I have a virtual screen behind me, but doing great. Happy to be here and share a bit more about tabs folders and meet your community. And looking forward to the presentation.
Okay, that's so good. Let me just see the chat boxes. Okay, and shall we start sharing your screen? But before maybe we start sharing your screen, can you tell us a little bit more about tabs folders, about you, how you started tabs folders, and what is the mission of tabs folders?
Sure. So, tabs folders, the mission is to create and share knowledge in a company and between teams faster, more effectively, and to provide kind of move from data to knowledge. Initially, the right now the tagline is capture, organize, and share your bookmarks. But we are the long-term vision is to manage knowledge within teams, companies, etc. And so that starts with collecting knowledge with bookmarks, then editing knowledge and kind of annotating it, which means adding like labels, tags, and notes, which we're at the stage now. And in a couple of weeks, something that we already will be demoing this session is sharing this information with your team, and then the next level is where we'll have AI to actually share knowledge between teammates in kind of larger organizations where the people won't have to do it manually anymore. The AI system in the background will be sharing things that, for example, like a senior developer on a team collects and distribute it to the junior developers who don't know about it yet. Right, so kind of automatic sharing of information within teams.
Okay, that sounds so cool. And you know, I don't think I have heard of other bookmark manager, because there are other bookmark managers
Yeah.
out there, right? But I haven't thought
Mm-hmm.
heard of something that is planning to do AI in their bookmarks. I don't think I've heard that before.
Yes. Yes. Well, from our competition, we haven't seen this either. I mean, competition like Raindrop or Workona. I mean, Raindrop seems to be stuck on bookmarks for a few years. That haven't seen many new features. They just collect the bookmarks and that's it. Workona seems to be moving more into towards kind of creating tasks from bookmarks. So as a task management system. And so yeah, different products are going in different directions. We're kind of going into this knowledge management area because I think we see as we move on in time, there's more and more things on the internet, and there's just not enough time to go through all this amazing information and to
Hmm.
sift it manually, right?
Right.
That each person has to click on everything and make that decision whether it's valuable to them or not. So I think we need tools to help people make that decision faster, or for the tool to make that decision for them, and only provide relevant content to what they're interested in. So this is kind of the long-term mission and direction that we're
Wow.
heading with Tabsfolders. So, yeah.
So it means that I won't have those crappy stuff anymore flying to me, right? I hope so.
No,
Okay.
well, no. I think if that's what interests you, then you will have it. But we're hoping that you will kind of guide the system. Of course, tell it what you find interesting, what area of study, or what kind of fields are interesting to you, like marketing or software development, or maybe entrepreneurship, and it will help give you that information from your team. In larger firms, they have big knowledge bases, and it's time consuming to organize all that information. And I think Tabsfolders, the goal is to simply automate that and make it easy to share and distribute valuable information within companies, within teams, and in the future, we'll see where it takes us.
Okay, that sounds really good. Yeah, but I'm very excited with
Okay.
all these things that are coming up. So, shall I start sharing your screen?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you. So right now I've set up the demo. This is our kind of development environment, because these features haven't been released yet. It's our newest feature set called Team Sharing, and this is what I wanted to demo first, as we have other live streams and videos demoing our other features. So I'll go kind of latest to maybe backwards in time to demo some of the features. But first, to start, Tabsfolders is a tool to help you right now capture and organize bookmarks very quickly. So what you can do is, when you have open bookmarks in your browser, like here, you can just copy a window and drag and drop it to your bookmarks folder. Sorry, I'm running out of space here. And with that, you can actually open two windows quickly. So here's a window, and I drag and drop it into bookmarks, and boom, you've just saved bookmarks with drag and drop, which is 5 seconds. And you can click to open the window, but let me go back to the bookmarks. So that's a quick thing of what you can do. And now once you've saved these bookmarks, you want to share them with your team, and this is the new feature that we're working on. So on the left, I have, let's say, user 1, myself, and on the right, and this is on Microsoft Edge, as you see in the top left, and we have user 2, which is who is using Chrome on if they're a teammate or anybody else that you choose to add to your team. This is kind of a relatively clean install, so there's not many bookmarks, and initially there's just the 5 main folders. So you have or rather 5, 6 open windows and tabs, bookmarks, your inbox, which is kind of your autosave bookmarks, your mobile bookmarks. Those are the ones that you save from your mobile device. Some of the information about the Tabsfolders affiliate program, your session history, and trash. But when you now share on the left, I'll go to this folder here that I've created, Tabsfolders, window for sharing. And when you expand it, you have Tabsfolders links, and you have a folder with some links to Tabsfolders here in this folder. So what I do is I kind of right click, I click share, and there's 2 ways I can share a folder. And this first way here, share a public link, was already available a long time ago in Tabsfolders. So here you just create a link and you share it publicly, where you can then share this link on Facebook, by email or Twitter or whatever. But the new functionality here is this section, where it shows tabsfolders.com is the owner of this folder. But now I want to add another user test. And I have like two test users. One is an editor and one is a viewer. So I select the editor, for example, and here I can type a message and click to notify the person. When you click notify, the user will receive an email that I have shared a folder or bookmark folder with them. And I just click send. And then what happens, I click done here. When you look on the right, as soon as I did that, it took about a second or so. This shared with me folder appeared in the second user's tabs folders. When you expand that folder, now you see the window for sharing. So it's the exact window that I shared with them. And it has the tabs folders and links within it. So, for example, this now is editable by this second user. And so when you look at the notes section here, it has the note, sharing test. So what you can do is add another comment, sharing test edited by second user, and click save. And at this point, since it's the demo version here, we have to just click on this sharing window again, wait for it to synchronize or reload, because like I said, it's the dev version right now. And clicking on here. So sorry, didn't synchronize. As I was saying, this is the development version, so small bug there that we have to fix. But
Okay.
yes, going forward, when I edit, for example, rename this folder, change it to today, it should synchronize to this. To this side. Let me refresh one sec to make sure that everything is synchronizing. Small error, it seems, with the type. So let me fix this again. And it is refreshing on the background on the development server. As we all know, what's it called? If things can go wrong on a demo, they will. So I just have to
Okay,
refresh
let's
this.
answer one question
But
first while we are fiddling around. Okay, so when
yeah.
shared with people, these links, does it
Mm-hmm.
automatically add to shared with me, or there will be an accept button or something?
It automatically adds to shared with me, but you first have to be a teammate. So maybe if I go into show you how to add team members. So you have this menu on the left here of tabs folders, and this is the development menu. So there's a lot more menu options than you see in the regular version. But there's a new option here that is called My Team. So what happens is when you click on My Team, you have these two roles. And here you basically invite anybody by email. So you can type editor to@synetra.com. And then you select if the user can view or edit the folder. So if they have edit or view permissions. Editing is obviously they can change the contents of the folder, delete, add notes, etc. And viewing is only that they can just see what's in the folder and they can't actually change anything. So then with this, basically send the invite, and the email is sent to the user, and then it states here in Tabsfolder that the user is invited. They have to accept the invite, and then once they accept the invite and create an account if necessary on Tabsfolders, then they'll be a member of your team. Once they're a member of your team, you can share things with them. So there is a kind of process of acceptance at the team level currently, and not at the folder level. The second thing, when I go back here, and let me maybe unshare this and reshare it to kind of get it restarted again. When I'm sharing this, I have when I type test, see, I have, well, the people who are already accepted, so it's the editor and viewer, and I can only select those people. So in essence, the kind of editor one already gave me permission to share folders with them, and vice versa. So I send this, and it automatically appears in their shared with me folder. But when this is complete, in a couple of weeks, you'll be able to actually take this folder and move it out of your shared with me folder into your full bookmarks structure. So, for example, you're working on a project together. There's two team members, and you're working on, I don't know, selling marketing services to Tesla. So on in your kind of directory of bookmarks, you can have something like client. Let's create a new folder, clients, and then you can create the folder under that, Tesla. And then under Tesla, you have the shared window here. So in your directory or your tree, you have clients, Tesla, and the window for sharing, but you may as well, let's say, rename it to what we said. It's a marketing project. So let's just call it marketing. So this is kind of your view. When the user shares it, you get it shared here with you in the shared with me folder. You can actually take it to a different structure and configure it on your own structure. So let's say you create a folder. You don't call it clients, but you create a folder called projects, because that's how you like to organize your world, right? And then you'll be able to kind of drag and drop this window that's shared with you right into projects. And if, let me remove this share and reshare the whole, the clients, Tesla, so I can show you kind of more the idea. So I'm not sharing marketing right now. I'm sharing the whole Tesla folder. Well, not in this demo. Okay, so when I share the Tesla or marketing folder, again, it appears in your shared bookmarks, and then you can drag and drop it into your projects folder, which is more how you want to see the view of your organization of bookmarks. So like I said, at this stage, it's still, we have bugs in the system. We're just working on it, but to get it for the live stream, I wanted to demo kind of how the system looks. So you have first the team management features, which are here, they're new. And then you have the actual information or your bookmark sharing and management, which is works in the tree, and it works with the same sharing bookmark or sharing right-click menu that you had. It's just this menu is now changed. It's expanded to have sharing with actual users that you've added to your team. And of course, when you're adding people here, it's not new people. When you do a search like editor, it only it searches the team members that you have already added in your team. So like you said, like you see, when I type editor, it shows only one user. When I type test, it shows both users. So it searches by the name or the email address. So this is kind of the new functionality for team sharing. As I mentioned, we're still working on this, and this is in kind of the development stage, but it's almost complete. We're just ironing out the bugs right now. the kind of base concept is working, and this is the whole kind of Tabsfolders, the last piece of Tabsfolders 2.0 that we promised users a while back. The key four features that were in Tabsfolders 2.0 was the team sharing that I just discussed, adding tags and notes, so labels and tags, and as well the new kind of interface. The new interface includes more information here about the folders, the tags, colors, and let's see, when I add a tag just to demo this, you can pick colors for your tags and add a hashtag, something like Tesla, our favorite company. And so when we've added this Tesla tag, another feature that we're adding in 2.0 that users have requested is kind of coloring of folders, just to see kind of tags and to be able to very quickly, when you see a folder structure, to gauge what's in a folder by the color or tag. So I've added this tag here, and right now, again, it's also not complete, so we have to actually do a refresh. Once we do a refresh, now you see that the marketing folder has the same color that we added the tag to this tag. So if we change this color of the tag to a green color and save the tag, refresh this window again, then you see the folder just changed to the green color. So users have been requesting this because the idea was that you create something like again, either marketing or different folders, or you just have folders with various names, but you want to sort them by the type of folder, like whether it's a client folder, whether it's a project folder. Then you can just mark them with tags, and right away, even though the name is different, you can use colors to identify what the folder pertains to, and work with your folders and bookmarks a lot faster. So those are the main features of Tabsfolders 2.0, which is coming out when we will fix the bugs in a couple of weeks. I'll try to refresh this one to see if it starts behaving better, but no, I see that kind of the synchronization bug is in the background, so we'll leave that for later. So let's get on to the other features of Tabsfolders.
Okay, before we go to the other features, okay, there's a question here from Chenna. Shared by me section where all shared folders by me would be nice, but it
shared
should
by me
include.
section, yes, it will be added. I think we will have it either on the left or we will make it a special folder here. So that same as you have shared with me, you'll have a folder shared by me. So thank you,
And do you
Jenna, for
also
the...
have, okay, sorry about that. Do you also have a list of publicly shared folders?
We don't have a list right now. What you will be able to do is search for them with advanced search. And here's, as you see in the demo, in the development version, we have all these options that not all of them are implemented yet. We're working on this. But what you will be able to do is item shared by me or with me? And then possibly add a keyword, but you won't have to, and just click search. And then Tabsfolders will filter your bookmarks by all the folders that you have shared. So you will be able to see this in multiple ways, but advanced search will allow you to really focus on what you're looking for. So if you want a folder that's been shared with you and contains, for example, YouTube, you'll be able to search for that, and it'll filter all the bookmarks all the folders / bookmarks that are shared with you and contain the word YouTube. So yes, to answer that question.
Okay, good. So next
Okay.
feature.
Great. So next feature, I already kind of showed that you can, drag and drop your windows or bookmarks to save bookmarks quickly. But you can also, if we switch the window here, so we're in a browsing window, and let's say we want to, we don't want to jump to tabs folders, as in switch windows. We want to save something like this Shrimpy blog quickly to tabs folders without without leaving this window. So what we do is just click on tabs folders, and what you see here is it just said save to inbox. There's an option in tabs folders, if we go to the settings, which automatically you can choose for tabs folders to automatically save the tab, window, or session when you click the tabs folders icon. If we click it again, you'll see it says exists because it already saved it to inbox. So when we switch back to tabs folders, we go to the inbox, and there you go. See, there's the tab that we just saved automatically to the inbox. And you can, later when you have time, you can just drag and drop it into your bookmarks folder, and boom. So it's a very fast organization. And here you can as well save directly. Let's say you take the tab or window. The window actually was already saved at the beginning of the session when I drag and dropped it. That's another thing. Tabs folders knows that you've saved the window this session, and you can actually update the window or update in view. And at this point, we haven't changed anything in the bookmarks or any tabs. So you can't actually click update or view or update. You can only save as to change the name. But if I add a new tab, something like Google, then we go to window, and now you see that you're able to update this folder, saved folder. So you click update and view, and it opens up tabs folders, and this is the window that we saved. Where is this? What's it called? Missed it. Marketing, I think. Yeah, it's the tabs folders links. Nope. I forgot where I drag and dropped it. But we
Can
can
you use the
very
search
easily
tool?
Exactly. So we click on bookmarks, and I type, as you see, the title says TF 2.0, so I just type TF 2.0, and boom, there it is. So we dropped it in the marketing folder while I was moving it around. Oh no, and here it is, window TF 2.0 pre-sale. So we have two things. As you see, tabs folder, first of all, it found it in, quarter of a second. So there's two TF 2.0 items. One is the actual bookmark that's here in tabs folders links. And the second item is the window that we just saved for dragging and dropping it at the beginning of the session. And so the window is just in the root. So this is what it was called. I didn't remember the name, but there it is. And when you scroll, you see it has all the items, including the new tab that we saved, Google. And this is the new tab that we just saved. So again, you can quickly save a tab, window, or session. You can also add a note by clicking here and adding a note of, I don't know, testing note. And then you can change the name, Google search window or Google search tab. Save that name. And where do we want to save it? Well, I mean, we can save it to the default bookmarks folder, or we can go into here and choose, let's save it in the clients folder. You click save, and then So in essence, you've just saved your tab, your bookmark here, and you wanted to add more information. So you've added a name and kind of a note, but you still haven't left your main browser window because we don't want to take you away from what you were doing. When you do want to go to Tabsfolders, you can either enable it, call it with a hotkey, like hotkey that you configure in Tabsfolders here. When you go into options, here in options, click browser keyboard shortcuts. And right here, you can say open tabs, store current window, activate extension. Activate extension means to kind of enable, disable it in the browser, and open Tabsfolders is the shortcut that you set to actually get to open the tab, activate the Tabsfolders window, activate it or open it wherever you are in the browser. So right now I click here, then press Command F2, and boom, I am in Tabsfolders. The other way to actually get to Tabsfolders is you click on the Tabsfolders icon and then you click View Bookmarks. And again, it's the same thing. It brings you to this main Tabsfolders window page. So it's basically, I was showing you the kind of organization of your knowledge, your bookmarks. Sharing your bookmarks, we went through with your internal team. But you can also share publicly. So you click the share button, and not this folder. I think, like I said, our dev build here has to be tested in a different way. Yeah. So I think the synchronization right now is not working as per the 2.0 feature that we kind of broke, but you can share it publicly. I had another view here. I can maybe switch to my our production version to demo this. Let me enable our production extension. Customize, no. Extension options, no. Manage extension, there we go. So I'll go to installed extensions, and this is our production version. So I've enabled production. I'm going to open, come on, our production. There we go. Is it enabled? No, doesn't seem to be cooperating. Maybe I need to disable this. Let's disable the dev and enable. Oh no, this is the wrong version. This is also 2.0. Let me switch to here. Our Brave different install. Here we have our production version, and there we go. So we're back, and we have a lot of bookmarks. Let's say CryptoPunks. Right click, and we click share. Today is not my day.
It happens.
Yes, so some things going on. There's an error. I'll get back to it. If you go back on our previous videos, the sharing was working, so something today is not right. I'll have to check the server, what's going on. But as you know, sometimes everybody has downtime, but we will definitely investigate why this is happening. At this point, Murphy's Law, that's what I was looking for as per with Murphy's Law for demos. But coming back, so sharing, when we will fix the server to see what the heck is going on. It basically, you can publicly share links with your Facebook friends, Twitter, etc., and you share a Tabsfolders link from Tabsfolders with that sharing option, And then you can share a whole directory tree. Like here, you have marketing, clients, tabs, folders, links. So for marketing, links, etc., you can share the whole tree with potential customers, with marketing clients. Let's say you're doing a video on YouTube, and normally, people post like 10 different links below the video. And that same video, if you think about it, it's shared on YouTube, it's shared on Facebook, it's shared on LinkedIn. Now, if you want to change any of those links, you have to go to 3 platforms. For some people, it's up to 10 platforms, and change those links manually on every platform. If you share a tabs folders link, all you'd have to do is, for example, here, you want to get rid of this link because you don't want it popping up, or let's say the public roadmap. I don't want it to appear on this video anymore. So all I do is click delete, and boom, it's gone. Whenever somebody clicks on that shared links of tabs folders, they will no longer see that link. It'll just be the ones here. Same, I can quickly rename this tabs folders affiliate program to tabs folders affiliate program 30%. And boom, it will be updated instantly on the share. So whenever anybody clicks the tabs folder share link, they will see a new title, and of course you can change the URL as well. So here's our affiliate program link. So it's the shop.tabsfolders.com, and we can just edit it, change it to whatever we want to instantly. So that's kind of the marketing features, or tabs folder sharing / marketing. But we also have performance features for users. So if you browse on the internet a lot, so you have a lot of open tabs and windows in your browser, and your computer starts slowing down because it uses too much memory, and all your tabs are doing stuff. They're displaying either ads or whatever. They're playing some kind of videos inside them, like even without sound, but you don't know which tab is actually playing or using up your resources. While in tabs folder, we have this option of automatically snoozing your tabs, and it works in any browser that you install the extension to. And so this is called tabs auto snooze. And by default, it's set to never, because some people may get surprised that their tab is snoozed and they don't know what's going on. But basically, you just select, let's say, 1 minute. And then once you select how soon your tabs are supposed to be snoozed, you can select more options. That, for example, do not snooze pinned tabs. And I usually set this to yes, because let's say if I'm doing a video stream, I don't want that tab to be.
Kamil, you're gone. Okay, let me send him a message.
Hello, Elma. There we go.
Did
I
you get
think I lost
did you
you.
get
And
snoozed?
I did snooze. I did. I didn't pin the tab fast enough. So there we go.
Well,
Now
it's
it's pinned,
working.
and we won't be being snoozed.
Okay, I
So
need your
yes.
screen now.
Okay, 1 sec. Let me share. Boom. There we go. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, great. So there you go. 1 minute. Obviously, sometimes it's you have to react fast. I should have set this to something lower, like 1 hour or 2 hours in demo. But as you
Well,
see,
at least
it
it's
works.
working. Yeah.
It's working, right? And then, of course, you can choose other options, like if you're playing video, so YouTube tabs, if you don't want to snooze them, auto snooze if you're internet or connected to battery. And you can also add a whitelist. So let's say if you never want to snooze something like meet.google.com /star, because the star tells Tabsfolders that anything that, like this domain and anything afterwards, because you can actually set specific domains. So if you want to set meet maybe let's go docs.google.com, and you have a specific document that you don't want to snooze, every other document you want to snooze, then you would type this, and therefore Tabsfolders would only be snoozing this document, but all the other ones, it wouldn't be snoozing this document versus all the other Google documents, it would be snoozing. So there's a lot of flexibility with this snoozing feature, and it speeds up your computer, basically. The next kind of feature is session save auto history session, or auto history save. What this means is basically like your browser has a history feature that it saves your bookmarks in a history, but it's basically a long list of bookmarks. With Tabsfolders, when you have session history saved, selected, it allows you to, and your browser, for example, crashes, you can very easily restore your saved session by going to a folder here, the session history folder. And here you have all your session histories, and specifically for different devices. So as you see, right now it's a kind of a 5-letter code, but we will be upgrading this to allow you to kind of name your devices. But so here, your session is saved with actually specific folders, and you can right-click and open the whole session, or you can select a specific window and open this window. So it gives you a lot more flexibility than what's built into kind of most browsers. And a lot of people complain that when they're reinstalling some kind of software, or they do a browser upgrade, sometimes their browser crashes and loses all their windows. So with the Tabsfolders session history, you actually have all your windows saved, and you can reopen all of them into your browser, or selectively reopen the ones that you want. And you can do it the ways I showed you, with kind of right-click, open window, open session, or you can just select 2 windows and drag and drop them to your open windows and tabs, and boom, automatically these bookmarks windows with all your tabs are open by Tabsfolders for you. So the same thing you can do with different profiles. When you have different profiles in Chrome, you can install the Tabsfolders extension on the different profiles, and actually save your open windows between profiles. And so you have a kind of a shared session history and bookmark folders for kind of different accounts. So again, this allows you more options than what the browser allows for, and it's a time saver and a kind of a backup security insurance policy. Let's say that if your browser ever loses like 20 windows that you're working on, with Tabsfolders, you have all the windows with their names saved, so you can reopen them and be back in 15 seconds, back to where you were working previously before your browser crashed. So those are some of the kind of main features or benefits of Tabsfolders. So first, it speeds up your computer by snoozing your open windows and tabs automatically. It gives you extra functionality for bookmark management, so dragging and dropping windows, tabs very quickly. It gives you a very advanced search that you can search for folder names, bookmark titles, URLs, labels, and notes. Further, as per labels and notes, it allows you to kind of have more information about your bookmarks, that you can add full comments about them. Like, for example, if you want the Can Spam Act here, if we want this text added as a note, all you do is select the text, copy it, paste it as a note into Tabsfolders, and boom, there it is in Tabsfolders, and you can search it as well. So when we search for spam, just change for not open windows and tabs, but bookmarks. That's taken a while to search. It's searching the whole folder tree. Let me restart that. Select bookmarks and search spam, right? Spam. Nope. Am I searching bookmarks? There we go. So more. Anyway, I think this is still the dev that I should get out of and go back to production for future demos. But anyway, so Tabsfolders, saves you a lot of time and gives you a backup of your session kind of history, minimizes your memory usage from Chrome and Edge and other Chrome-based browsers. Plus, allows you to colorize your folders so that you can access or visually see how you classified your bookmarks. Add notes and tags so that you can have more info about your bookmarks, and as well right now in 2.0 share it with your teammates so that you can work on your bookmarks and your kind of knowledge base and information a lot faster with your teammates than by sharing with through email or Messenger. Or even kind of with Chrome, it's you don't really have like Teams. You can share a public link, but as well in Chrome you can't add tags or notes to your bookmarks. So we offer more functionality than the basic Chrome bookmarks, and kind of the competition, as I was mentioning. Our vision is to make Tabsfolders kind of the knowledge hub in your organization, so that you can quickly disseminate information with your to your team members, and we will automate that in the future, so that allow you the option, for example, if you have, like I mentioned, senior developers in a team and a junior person joins your team, we can share the information that the seniors are currently interested in, any new development methodologies, things like that. They will automatically be shared to the junior developers, and that works in kind of any knowledge organization where you have senior people who have kind of a much bigger vision of the workspace that they're working in, or their specific field, and so the junior members can learn from them much faster, and without their interaction, without using the time of the senior people, because it will be automatically gathered by what they browse and what they choose to save to their bookmarks. So
Awesome.
that's the overview. And again, apologies for the kind of lack of working on the dev version, that it wasn't very stable. But I wanted to kind of demo the 2.0 functionality that's coming, but it's kind of not ready yet for prime time. That's why we haven't released it yet with with Tabsfolders. So this was definitely a dev or alpha kind of demo, that the bugs are still in there, and that's what we're ironing out before we release it.
Okay. Well, we can wait for that. No worries. I think it should be ready quite soon, and I'm so excited about it.
Thank you, Alma. Likewise, we're definitely looking forward to the features. The features look great. They just have to now start working 100%.
Okay, so there's a couple more questions. This is one is from Musam, and he's actually already a Tabs folders user. So he has seen almost all of your webinars, and Tabs folders is really useful. So thanks for that. And he's waiting for the Android app. So are you going to have an Android app?
Yes, we plan to in the future. Right now, we have a web app so that you can access your bookmarks on a mobile device. And we have the bookmarklet, which allows you to install, which you can install in any browser, being a desktop browser like Safari or Mozilla, and on any mobile device. And you can just with one click actually save tabs to tabs folders. With the web app, you can actually access them and search for bookmarks on your mobile device, but it's not a native app. So we will be working on that in the future, kind of once team sharing is done. That's when we will expand to kind of other feature sets. But right now, our main priority is kind of the team sharing, as this is what we see a differentiation factor from the competition for us. And we have been getting requests, I think, from many people that the team sharing of bookmarks is the key thing that will make their life easier and share information faster. So this is why we're putting all of our resources into team sharing right now.
Okay, that sounds really good. And okay, so one code is for 10 devices, right? Now, how do you view how many devices are you using tabs folders for?
We're managing that internally right now. That basically it's we know what devices you're logged on in the past 2 weeks, and so that's what we kind of currently how we manage it. So that if you haven't logged on a device, we kind of delete it from the table, and it doesn't count as an active device. In the future, maybe we will add this to kind of the list of the devices that you currently use. But right now, it's kind of automatic that you don't have to worry about it because we manage it internally, and it's same like in Dropbox that in the future, if we find that you're using more than the amount of devices at the same time, then we'll kind of show a pop up that you've reached your limit, and maybe you should kind of disable a device or something like that. But at this point, we haven't found it to be an issue for users. That normally when they switch a device, we don't have a lot of users that use over 10 devices at the same time. Let me put it this way. So that's why we haven't implemented this as a feature, because it's not in use by a lot of our users. That normally, like I said, within that 2-week time span, when we remove a device from the active devices table, most users kind of fall into that category that they don't use more than 10
But
at the same time.
okay, so my question here is because you're talking about devices. So, for example, I have 10 different Chrome profiles, and it's okay on one device, but I have all those 10 profiles open on my computer right now. So it's still counted as one device, right?
I'd have to see how it works on the back end, because I know we get a device ID that's a unique kind of code and it's per extension install. So I'm not sure how Chrome does it on different profiles, whether it assigns a different device per profile. But I don't think I don't see that as an as a feature. What we did say is browsers, that a different browser is a different device. So if you have Chrome, Edge, Opera on your computer, those are 3 different devices. If it's the same Chrome, if it's Chrome and you have 10 different profiles, then it's the same device. So
Right. I don't know. I don't think so, but I really don't know what's happening at the back end because, for example, I have 10 Chrome profiles, and each Chrome profile, I have to install the tabs folder extension for each profile. And yes, it's for that profile, installed for that profile,
yeah, so I mean, to me, that should be
right?
um, the same, like, or count as one device. That because we do make I mean, on our website, etc., marketing material, it does say that a device is a laptop slash your phone is a different device,
Mm-hmm.
or a browser, but as a different browser on the same laptop. Um, so if it's the same browser, like Chrome with 10 different profiles, it's still Chrome, and we shouldn't be counting it as 10 different devices, right? So I
Okay.
think we should you should be fine there that you're not using 10 licenses because it's one Chrome, it's one browser. Yeah.
Okay, because I use a lot of Chrome profiles. Not 10, maybe 5, but still a lot. And then sometimes I
Yeah.
still use Edge and I use something else like my phone. So,
Yes.
okay,
So
right. So I think that's solved. Another question here is that if after I delete the bookmark using delete button on keyboard, then I click delete button again, it will ask, do you want to permanently delete bookmark? Because it's still selected in trash folder. Is it
folder.
intentional?
I guess that right now we follow the bookmark goes to the trash folder. I think that's the question. And then if you press the delete key, that bookmark is selected in the trash folder, and Tabsfolder then asks, "Do you really want to delete it?" Because we have two kind of delete systems. So basically, we have a trash. When in your bookmarks, when you select a folder and you click delete, it first goes into trash, and then if you click select if you do the same on the folder in trash, then it physically like deletes it from your collection, like deletes it, and then you only have to restore a backup that we have the kind of 7 days time machine restore. So I think that's what Chen, I believe, is asking. That is that intentional? So it's intentional that we give you a warning that yes, if you're trying to delete it from a folder that or bookmark that's in trash, and you're trying to delete it, this means delete kind of almost forever.
Permanently.
That
Yeah,
yeah,
delete
almost
permanently.
permanently. Yes, and so
Almost.
then we give you a warning. Almost, well, because we still do have that. Our systems are backed up. That kind of time machine backup 7 days back. So if you delete something permanently and you go, oh no, that was the wrong folder, I shouldn't have deleted that permanently. You still have kind of 6 days really to get back to get us to restore that from a
That's useful
triple
for me.
backup and safety with Tabsfolders bookmarks, right? So we really care about user data and to keep it safe. So this is I think on you don't have that on the free plan. It's only on the purchase plans that you have. I think on the between 3 and 7 days backup. If I open our website, it states, I believe, in on the sales page. Yeah, so in the premium plan, you have 3 days backup. On the business plan, you have 7 days backup, and on the lifetime plan, it depends how many codes. I think from 3 codes you have the backup. When you click on plan details, it shows you the table with
Oh,
uh,
can you share your screen because you're not sharing the screen and they don't see the plan details?
sure, one moment, let me
Okay.
move this over here. um, so
Okay, we are here.
yeah, so I think it's on AppSumo. Let me just check it. Oh, AppSumo page has changed. There we go. With 3 codes, stacked 3 codes, you get 7-day time machine backup and CNAME sharing when you purchase 3 or more codes. So this is the kind of time machine 7-day backup feature.
Okay,
Yes.
sounds
So
good.
I see
Alright.
AppSumo is also changing their layout of the page a lot. So it looks different than a couple of weeks ago. So they're also releasing new features and working on different plans. But anyway, so that's as I was saying. There are many backup levels of Tabsfolders, and that's because we really care about keeping the data safe. And if to rephrase, to kind of restart, so we have your bookmarks, you move them to trash, you can permanently delete them, and then you have kind of if you're on the premium slash business or lifetime plan with 3 codes, you have the 7 days backup plan that we go in to the database, and we made it kind of with 3 codes and on the paid plans, because it actually takes quite a bit of storage data for us to keep those backups for the 7 days, etc. It's extra work for us, but we think it's a feature that users care about. And then finally, you also have a fourth backup option if you choose to do it manually, where you can export your bookmarks to a JSON file yourself. So you have another backup strategy that if you really like controlling your backups and having them on your own system, you can also do that with Tabsfolders by exporting them to a file. So
Wow,
your data is very, very safe.
I can see that. Okay, Chenny has a follow up because he said he did not select the bookmark in trash. It automatically selected.
So I think when you are selected in bookmarks, when you delete it was selected in trash. And actually, I think that was a bug in 1.9.4, the production release, that has been updated in the 2.0. It will be fixed. I mean, it's already fixed, but it'll be released in 2.0, if that's what he means. I'm assuming
I
that
think
could be
so.
the issue. Yeah, yeah. So, but the process is that the process I described is how it will work. So I guess from 2.0 onwards, when you delete it in your bookmarks, then you'd have to select it in trash to physically, like, permanently delete it. And by default, like if you're using the delete key, so I assume if you have a folder selected in bookmarks, you press the delete key, it deletes it to trash, and then the next folder above it should be selected as the next one. So then you press delete, it'll delete the next folder above it. And I think that will be more expected behavior from what users expect, and not that it actually still has the folder selected in trash.
All right. And the password manager on the roadmap, will it be part of the lifetime deal?
Yes, we plan for that to be part of the lifetime deal. And the password manager is, well, it will be like with shared bookmarks, etc. Internally, that's how we plan to use it. That the team functionality that we release, or we're releasing in a couple of weeks right now. The plan is that when you share bookmarks with your team in a folder, you can also include passwords in those shared bookmarks so that your team can access a website right away with the passwords linked there. So you won't have to be sharing that information through different channels, like through a password manager or through email and SMS. That here's the link. Oh, but to access the link, you need these passwords, and that you've received over email, right? So that's what we're trying to integrate. That all the information you need to share it through Tabsfolders.
Okay, that sounds really good. Our bookmarks are safe. Actually, don't delete bookmarks because I'm scared that, oh, if I lose it, I accidentally delete something. I'm so non-tech. You see, I cannot make my green screen to work. So let's see. All right. Okay. So just to let you know, guys, we have a giveaway with from Tabs Folders. Thanks, Camille, for that. But we have to do something for this. There are 5 licenses or 5 codes to be given away, and you have to share your Tabs Folders bookmark. So if you don't have Tabs Folders yet, you can sign up at tabsfolders.com, and it's free for up to 100 bookmarks. Okay. Now,
Yes.
if you want to purchase a license, it's also possible. Let me just look for a link for that. Okay, now it's gone. It was there earlier. Okay. And there you go. And if you want to get tabs folders, you can get tabs folders from this link. So jo.my/tabs folder. So that's so easy to remember. And you can get 10% off with the discount code nontechie10. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So good luck with the giveaway. Please share your bookmarks, the tabs folders bookmarks. I'll post a link. I'll put a separate post in our 2 groups in Bring Again and Sumo Deals, and I want to see all your bookmarks. Well, okay, all the nice bookmarks. Okay, all right.
The bookmarks that you choose to share, right?
Yeah,
Because
the
we'll
bookmarks
only
that you
see the
choose to
bookmarks
share.
that you choose to share. Yes.
No need for the private bookmarks. Okay, just anything that you want to share with us. So thanks so much, guys, and thanks again, Camille, for being with us tonight. And hope to see you again soon with the new releases
Look,
of tabs folders.
looking forward to it, and thank you, Alma, for the invite to your stream today.
Okay, thanks, Camille.
Thanks. See you, everybody.
See you.